this is Coolgun Cassius for AFL TV. Do you know what? Just looking at you now, just seeing what an instigator you are.
What are you talking about?
What you done to me yesterday.
What I done to you? I was walking along to my car and I saw a couple of thugs at it. I thought,
at it?
Yeah.
Did you
swinging like?
Did you see me swinging? Actually, I think I threw one punch.
Didn't you start it though?
Yeah, but you didn't film all this shit.
Yeah, but you started it because Eddie wouldn't do a 2-hour interview or something like that, or was it the other way around? Oh, Ed, that's it. You wanted to do a 2-hour interview. No, Eddie wanted a 2-hour video, but you wouldn't do it. And because you wouldn't do it, you just started laying into you. That was it.
You can tell you're in boxing, didn't you?
Why?
You're talking bollocks, right? Listen.
Yeah.
Dave Coldwell.
To be honest, that bit of defence there, well, that was bollocks. That was poor.
You know what it was?
Because he one bit where you actually went as though you were going to take
chucking the punches, and it confused me. Like I was thinking.
Oh, you wanted him to chuck punches?
It would have wound me up.
So if he'd have landed a few, you'd have thrown back properly.
If he'd landed a couple of punches, yes, I would have had to have hit him back, wouldn't I?
I don't know, because he didn't act like he was going to...
No, but it was like that.
So...
Dave Coldwell.
So hang on. So you...
What?
So, if those punches were a little bit closer, then you'd have fired back. You'd have
actually hit me. What?
But didn't you go at one point because he did hit you? I'm sure on that video you can hear him going.
Did you see what was behind us?
Did you see him and Eddie on that video? Did you see him and Eddie on that video fight? That fighting?
Was you once a security guard for Ricky? Yeah. You sure he wasn't your security guard after what I seen yesterday? I was absolutely mortified. Who could you
were you mortified? Listen,
possibly
do you know that it wasn't a real fight?
Long legs isn't even a boxer.
Did you believe Rocky as well? Jesus. When you were watching Rocky, did you think that they were actually doing it and not like a camera crew filming the film?
What do you mean Rocky was doing it? Mate,
it was.
Mate, that
we
was
didn't go at it. It weren't a fight.
Mate, Long legs just launched you into a corner and just I was beating you up.
You're lucky you're fighting Valerie tomorrow.
Come on, leg it. Come on. Steady, I'm off.
What? Come on, Karen.
Well, you've lost my way. We've wasted 2 minutes 36 talking about a fight that never existed.
Video evidence suggests other.
Coolgun Cassius, IFL TV. Dave Coldwell. Dave, you're involved in 3 fighters tomorrow.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got a long-term association with Tony Bellew, his first fight at cruiserweight. Were you one of the people that kind of, when he was at light heavyweight, thought that he should have been a cruiserweight?
When he turned pro, and he told me what weight he was going to do, right back then I thought, no way, because I think when we went down for the meeting when he turned pro, I think he was about 16.5 stone, something like that, and he told me he was going to do light heavyweight, 12.5 stone. I thought, you're mad, no way. And then he was hell bent on his actual debut, he wanted to weigh really light, and he did. And I remember seeing him, because I went a while without seeing him, and then I saw him at the weigh-in. I just couldn't believe it was the same kid. And every time I see Tony, he's at light heavyweight, I don't see a fighter that looks strong, that looks like he carries a bit of weight, and I think that's a lot to do with the fact that weight, why he fights. He's not been the bomber. He's not gone on there, having the confidence to let his hands go properly. I think that's a lot to do with it. When you're starving yourself, and you're trying to train as well, it becomes hard work. Any fighter out there will tell you the same thing. Making weight is harder than fighting many times. When you talk about somebody of that size, you look at what he weighed today. It's about 25 pound heavier than what he is as a light heavyweight. He's a lot more comfortable, a lot happier, a lot healthier, and I think you're going to see a better Tony Bellew at cruiserweight.
Okay, Neil Perkins fighting Eric Oshin.
Yeah. Leopards chew up eagles. Right? Eddie thinks that his man's going to win. I'm telling you, I'm 100% confident Neil Perkins is going to take him to bits. Perkins was supposed to be boxing on my show last week at Bowlers in an 8-rounder against Mark Douglas. Do you really think I'd have pulled him off for our show to put him in against Ocheng, thinking he might get beat here? I'm 100% confident he wins.
Okay.
Eddie's going to be upset tomorrow.
Can I just say something, right? You know, we're pretty much whispering. I don't know why.
I
I don't know why. But we're pretty much whispering.
Right.
He's in a meeting over there, and he heard that. He heard you mention it.
That's like woman shit. Has he got
No,
some
but he
feminine
heard.
genes in there?
He heard
That's what
that
I mean.
straight away.
Women hear everything. Women can. You can be talking over there and they're over here, and they
Quite
hear
a
what
bit
you're
of a
saying.
way away
Just
there.
a little bit. Yeah, Eddie, is he going thin on top? Can you hear that? No,
Eddie, you're a fucking prick. Can you hear that?
5 years' time, you'll be bold like me.
Reckon.
But at least I shaved mine off.
Robbie Davies Jr.
Yeah.
Looking to continue his progression in the pro ranks. He fights Mark McRae, who's known to cause the odd upset or two before.
Yeah, he's done a couple of unbeaten kids, unbeaten prospects, good fighters. McRae can punch. You know, he's got a really good right hand. He's got a good left hook. He's come forward, wants to let his hands go, and wants to cause the upsets every time he fights. He's not one of these guys that come in and just tuck up and goes through the rounds. That's what we want for Robbie. We want guys that are going to try and beat him, try and put it on him, because that way he's going to learn quicker. So when he does step up into title level, he he can handle it. He's used to all sorts of situations. But I've got a lot of confidence in Robbie. I believe in the kid. I think he's very, very talented. He's got a great attitude, and I'm hoping that he shines tomorrow. Obviously a bit nervous with him because he's in with a bit of a puncher. You always have to be. You're always a little bit nervous with kids like that.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, the bill consisted of the Smith brothers. They're off the bill, but I think he's quite fortunate, Mr. Hearn over there, that he put enough names on the bill to sort of make the card work.
It was a stacked card. This is the problem. I mean, it happens at all levels. It happens, with the shows that I'm putting on. That Manchester show, the opponents, we had that many different changes on the night up to that bill. I mean, I think that on the Monday compared to the Saturday when the show was, out of the 9 fights, 7 of them had changed for the opponents. This is what happens now. Unfortunately with him, what he's had in this one is that the home fighters have got injured, and the big names. This is boxing. People got to understand that fighters don't want to be pulling out of fights, especially when they're getting paid. The kind of money that these guys are getting paid. They're putting all the work in, all their effort in. And then at the end of the training camp, right close to a fight, they've done everything that counts, and then they're not getting paid. They're not going out there and getting another win, not going out there and getting more exposure. So it's they're absolutely gutted more than anybody, more than any promoter. It's bad for a promoter because it's their show, but it's bad for fans because they want to see these fights. But at the end of the day, it's worse for the fighters. So they're not doing it on purpose. So sometimes you see on Twitter where people are giving him an hard time and stuff. When I saw a picture at Paul Smith's elbow, like something like Elephant Man, that was terrible.
All right, well, listen, Dave. Obviously, the weigh-in's finished now. Everyone's gone home.
Yeah.
Hearn is still in his secret meeting over there.
Yeah.
Should we see what level it is that we can speak where he would hear?
No, it looks. To be honest, it looks quite deep and meaningful. I think they're talking about what they're going to wear tomorrow night.
Probably.
Yeah, Ollie North will be.
Eddie, you wanker. Eddie, you wanker.
That's
that's
too
the
loud.
one.
That,
That's the-
yeah. See, it's
You
not
heard
good.
that one.
That was a bit loud. I think them over there heard it.
I think so. Dave Coldwell, thanks for talking to iFL TV.
See you tomorrow.
And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you later.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Bye.